I'm gonna also record it. That way,
If it breaks.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh. Gosh. Okay, it's back for me. Great. All right. So, this router is known for dying, so we'll see how long this goes. Worst case though, I've also hit the start recording button in OBS as well. So at the very least, you can watch this process later on. So let's get started and see how long this holds up.
Okay, we put this goop on Tyler's face.
Yeah.
So now he's all gooped up.
Yep. My ears and forehead are quite shiny.
We're doing a Blue Moon. Panic Panic, a classic. Doesn't last very long though. So if you like your hair dye to last a long time, this is not the way to go. Alright. Also, it makes a big ass mess in the bathroom. So when he goes to take a shower, he'll probably dye my bathtub blue.
Good thing you're moving.
Good thing I'm moving. Okay. This is not for dyeing your hair. Also. But it's what we have during the plague apocalypse, so.
Given the circumstance.
Given the circumstances, it'll work. It's what I use to dye my hair red.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're doing everything wrong. Yes. That's right. That's right.
So it's this color.
Sweet. Get that close up.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, let's do this. It is actually quite like that blue is yes, Glenn. So I think I mentioned it in like the first minute, but yeah, this is my girlfriend Sophie.
Hi.
She has been dyeing hair for like 10 years. Her hair for 10 years. Have you done other people's hair before?
No.
Great. So the first other person, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. I'm looking forward to it. The blue that we're working with here is actually like.
It's very dark.
Yeah.
But it's not. But it's vibrant.
It's like a royal blue, almost a navy. Is royal blue the same as navy?
No.
No?
Navy's more gray, I feel like.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Shout out to Sophie. That's right, Glenn. Shout out to Sophie.
Thanks.
So what did we miss while we were rebooting the router?
I think I was saying that I've dyed my hair a lot of colors, like pink and blue and purple. One time I did blue and pink.
Nice.
I've also done opal, which is very hard to get because you have to bleach your hair white and then make like a pastel-y kind of paste with
interesting.
Light blue, light purple, and light pink, and then kind of dab it everywhere.
Huh.
And it looked pretty badass, but it was a lot of work.
Is that like... Okay. Opal. I think I can picture it.
Like, a moonstone.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Royal blue equals Papa Smurf. Navy blue equals Handy Smurf. Okay.
Well, when you put it in terms like that, it all makes sense. The colors and the different shades.
The Smurfs is a relatively old show at this point. Like, I don't even think it was on from when I was a kid. But I remember seeing it like on like Boomerang or something, which is the station that has like some older cartoons. Brutal. I don't mean to say any. I'm not trying to say anything about. Sorry, Glenn. You're not old. I just don't know who Handy Smurf is. That's my problem. What is that under her arm? Oh, her tattoo.
Oh yeah, it says nope.
Yeah.
There's my armpit.
Nice. It's like a candy heart, but it says nope on it.
Okay, so we're gonna do your bangs, and I'm a little bit worried about dyeing your forehead blue, so I've got some bobby pins.
Okay.
So we're gonna pin them
Okay.
back. Later, I'm not ready to do it.
Okay. I had a classical kids education. Smurfs, Fraggles, and Muppets. Interesting. That's a pretty cool tat. It says Rom.
Oh, thanks, Mom. Check this out. Why not?
It was originally aired between. Wait, The Smurfs was aired between 1981 and 1989. See, I'm 1993 is when I was born, so. I think we would all be okay with Tyler being a blue man for a week or two.
I know, yeah.
Actually, that brings up a great story I have. So in Orlando, where I went to school. Actually, this didn't happen when I went to school. This was when I was in when I was like a kid. When I was in like maybe middle school. My family, we went up to Orlando to see the Blue Man Group.
Oh.
Because they have like a permanent like show there, and so yeah, so like I saw the Blue Man Group, and there was part of this show where they like pull people up on stage. You can really see the blue in my hair. It's all coming together, and they picked me. So they picked me to come up on the stage with the Blue Man Group, and what they did was. They attached drumsticks with like a little string at the end to my ears.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so basically they would like go like this with their hands, and that would like pull out my ears. Oh jeez, I just got Vaseline all over my hands. And that would like pull out my ears, and then like, I don't know, they had it set up where like some noise would happen when they like pulled on each of our ears. I was like one of 3 people that like went up on the stage, and yeah, like I think I might still. I think my dad might still have the like drumsticks from like in my room in my like parents' place. Have the drumsticks from that event, which is kind of funny. So yeah, Blue Man Group. Should I warn? I'm gonna drape a towel over my pants here.
There you go.
I'd rather not ruin these.
Yeah.
Oh, chat is awfully quiet. It scares me. Anytime it gets quiet, I'm afraid that the internet has gone out again. But it looks like we're still alive.
Are we still going?
We're still good. We're still good. So let's see. I think we were good. Okay with that. Cami is in the chat and she says, "I challenge you to speak in only questions for the next minute." Okay. I will do that. So now I got a question. Does it need to sound like I'm saying a question? Or do I actually need to say questions for the next minute? Like, can I just add some upward inflection to anything that I say?
Nice.
And thus, it being a question? Glenn says, should Rob get blue hair and they'd be the Blue Man Group?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to ask Rob. Still going with the inflection for the next minute. Once it hits 7:41 on my Mac, I'm going to stop with the upward inflection. Kemi also asks, are we dyeing the eyebrows? Yes or no?
I don't think I'm ready for that. I'm curious, but I think it could end also really badly.
I'm a little bit scared by that. It's 7:41 now. No more inflection, but I'm a bit afraid. Blue Archer X, we are plotting. Oh, because I was silent. That's right. Or because the chat was silent. Glenn, a good point. How difficult would it be for you to get Steve and Joey to dye their hair? Steve, my manager, and Joey, my PM, to dye their hair blue. I'm gonna say that's gonna be really difficult. Yeah, that'd be really hard to do. Jason, the context is that Jason is bald, so you know,
maybe he could get some blue tattoos.
He could get a nice big blue tattoo on the top there.
Yeah.
Glenn, don't you have hair in order? Don't you have to have hair in order to dye blue? We believe in you, Sophie, in response to the eyebrows.
Oh. What do you think about that?
Cammy is nervous that you're running out of dye.
Don't worry, Cammy, I got this. And if I do, I still have purple.
Oh. Ooh.
No?
Ooh.
No.
The purple.
Not feeling it?
Ooh.
Oh. We'll get it later.
Yeah, okay. Cammy says, oh, heck yes, Twitch purple. Yeah. I can get something for you.
Oh, here we go.
Twitch purple. Go team PowerShell team blue. Is my forehead gonna be blue?
No, your forehead's gonna be great. We're looking really good.
I think the proper question should have been, are we also dyeing the eyebrows yes or yes?
Nice.
Right.
We could also do the eyebrows purple.
Glenn says you could always do one eyebrow as a test. There we go.
Nice.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, now we got a plan. Eyebrows seem like
half an eyebrow even.
I mean, I'll do your eyebrows. Don't get me wrong.
Do people normally do that? I feel like they don't.
No, if anything, draw them in with an eyeliner pencil. That's the move.
I see. So, what do I... Laser off the eyebrows and tat new ones. These are all very interesting ideas. And I'm using the word interesting on purpose. It's a nice way of saying really bad. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say that we were back. That's okay. This is the PowerShell content I follow for. Yep. We're doing a whole lot of PowerShell today. See, we've got the blue and everything. Oh my gosh. Cami, oh, this is a great question. What's your favorite quarantine meal thus far? Gosh, that's a good
We've
question.
eaten a lot of takeout.
We've had a ton of takeouts because
I had
it's
sushi
easy.
today.
Yeah, sushi was today. What was your favorite out of everything?
I really liked the salmon fettuccine alfredo I had,
Salmon fettuccine alfredo.
even though it killed me because I'm lactose intolerant.
Right. I really liked. Well, so right before this all went down, like both Sophie and I were really, really sick. Not really sure what we had, but we were.
Coronavirus question mark?
I didn't say anything. I don't think we had it. I don't know. Who knows? But we had pho for like
A
at
week.
least a solid week and a half. Maybe.
Yeah, it was long.
There's like,
There was like 17 bowls of pho.
yeah. So I'm a big fan of pho as a concept in general. So that would probably have to be my choice. But what about all of you? Naturally, not all of you are in a place that is in quarantine at the moment. I don't think. But what is all of you? What has been? Jeez, I can't even speak. Must be the blue hair. What has been the most delicious quarantine meal you've had so far? I made homemade mac and cheese yesterday.
Nice,
Oh,
fancy.
so how did you make that? With like, did you use a
Did you mix all the cheeses together? That's
yeah,
what I do.
a sieve? Did you use a sieve? A crock pot? I made crock pot mac and cheese once. That was really good.
Can you look a little to your left?
This way?
Yep.
Okay. Joel and I had eaten quesadillas almost every day.
Nice.
You know-
we did that with tacos.
Yeah, I know several people who have gone down the quesadilla route, and I respect it.
It's a good move.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this screenshot a background on one of my Windows terminal tabs. Fantastic. B-dubs. Buffalo Wild Wings. Today I had tacos. Nice. We also had tacos for lunch. I haven't eaten out in over a week, and I've dropped about 10 pounds. Wow, that's
Wow.
impressive. That's the most delicious quarantine results. Oh boy. Now I'm
Okay, you can lift your head up a little bit.
okay.
So right off the back here, real nice.
Evil Canine, the chili I made today. Very nice. Anything special about the chili? Did you add like some secret ingredient?
Nope.
Blend with the takeout Indian, a classic. Lamb korma. Sounds great. And a smoked brisket last week. Wow. Pizza. What else? What else? I'll change this now to toilet paper.
That's a good one. We went to Safeway today and there was no toilet paper.
Yeah. And so then when we went to the next place, we saw it, and then we bought all of it, as you can see.
Alright.
You're really petting that cat that's on my head.
Good kitty. So you're pretty much good.
I'm pretty much good.
You just need to sit with this on your noggin for like at least 30 minutes.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how long you want it to last. But 30 minutes for it to, like...
Last long enough, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what else is here. We got a home chef delivery every week, so nothing has changed.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I actually know a few people who have gone down that route and like got subscriptions, or like some people with the Imperfect Produce here. Nothing has really changed for them in that regard. I just used marble cheese as its only ad. Marble cheese. I don't know what marble cheese is. Is that like Colby Jack?
Should be good.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Look at
clean up
this.
her face a little bit.
Blue hair. My favorite buffet. My favorite was buffet. Wait, my fave was buffet was amazing. I got 20 pics if you want. Yeah. I want to see these pics. I'll check them out on Discord. Next challenge: describe a movie to Sophie without saying the title or any of the characters' names, and see if she could guess it.
Oh no, I never watch
But she doesn't really watch that many movies.
I'm gonna be so bad at this. The first time I saw Fight Club was like 4 months ago, and that movie's so old. So that's like where I'm at with movies.
Okay, I'll do an easy one.
Okay.
All right. So, there are these sisters, and
Is it the Olsen twins?
no.
Okay, go on.
One of them has some power.
Is it Hocus Pocus?
It's not Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
And at first she's really like embarrassed of this power and thinks that she's like messed up. But then like as time goes on, she learns to like embrace these this power of hers. And like I don't know, and then like the sister without the powers, she like meets this guy, and this is such a terrible description of this movie. And I'm trying to not be super obvious about it,
because then I'll guess it right away.
Then, there are certain things about this movie where I can like
Give it
say
away.
it. Yeah. So she meets this guy. Actually, both of the girls meet a guy, from what I remember. And
There we go.
gosh, what happens? I don't even remember the movie.
What am I supposed to guess it?
Gosh. So so the one with the power.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at this. I want to pick a different movie.
Okay. You get one
But no,
second.
I gotta keep going down this route.
Oh God. Okay. There's two sisters. One of them has powers. One of them does not have powers.
Yeah. A specific power. And I think you're right, Corbob. I think you might be right. I think only one of them meets two guys. Oh, it does. It does. I'm not gonna repeat your question because I think that gives it away too much. But yes, it does. So, gosh, you're right. I'm really bad at this. Okay, so there's like the two guys that she ends up meeting. One is like the normal guy and like not fancy or whatever, and then the other one is like he's like a prince or some kind of royalty. And everything looks to be all great with the prince who she initially falls in love with.
Mm-hmm.
But then, if Sophie gets it based off this description, she deserves $500. And it turns out that like the prince is evil. Spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
And
Of course.
wants to somehow does he want to like he wants to do something like bad, like steal the kingdom, or
Oh, is this Frozen?
it is Frozen.
I've never seen Frozen.
What? I'm so-
I want my $500 on account of I guessed it with that shitty description and I've never seen the movie.
Yeah. Look, there were things I could have said. No, see, like I didn't want to say certain things that would have just blindly given it away, right? But I wanted to be vague enough. Right. I actually just didn't know the movie. I've only seen it like once, and it was a long, long time ago. Maybe I need to go see it again.
I've never
I also
seen
haven't
it.
seen Frozen 2. Was that one good? I heard it was good. I heard it was good.
Hi, baby.
Oh my gosh, can you do a mukbang, Tyler? No, I don't have any food right now. I'm not gonna do that. Although I bet those are much more popular now that we're all in quarantine. I actually just learned what mukbangs are, like relatively recently. And for those of you who don't know what it is, it's just like it's a video that you watch of someone just like, maybe they're pretty generic, but the ones that I've seen have just been like somebody eating a meal, talking about their day. That's all it is. And I'm assuming that they're like, oh, take it easy, Glenn. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your work calls. I will enjoy blueness. I've got blue. Can you see it? It's hard. There we go. That's a little bit better. Blue hair. Oh yeah, this is the mango. One of my favorite. This stream is not sponsored by White Claw, which is why I'm covering up the logo. Maybe if they sponsored me, I would move my hand, but because that's the case.
No sponsor.
Oh yeah, this is Cat. I'm gonna pick him up because he's chill. This is no. Okay.
That's my baby.
This is Voodoo. This is Sophie's cat.
He's a good snuggler.
He is the next subject of the hair dye.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do Voodoo next. And he's like, nope, I'm out of here. No, quite the opposite. He's signing up for it.
He just got his belly shaved.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I should set a timer, huh?
Hey Brock, how you doing?
Yeah, cool.
If you're the Brock that I think you are, it's great to see you here. Thanks for showing up. And if you're not the Brock that I think you are, same statement. Oh gosh.
Okay, I got a timer going for 25 minutes.
All right, 25 minutes. But this actually worked. The internet held up. I'm so glad. At the very least, I'm happy with where this is at right now. We've got a next 20 minutes of this.
Yep.
Of me just talking, which is a shame, but what else did I miss along here? There were a few other messages. Hey Jeremy, thanks for showing up. I mean, isn't this basically a mukbang at this point? And I don't think I gave enough context. It's basically just like someone's just like eating a meal and like talking about their day. And people who are like kind of lonely and don't really like have someone there to talk to will put on these videos just to like have some sort of like companionship. That's what they are. And honestly, this is basically that, except without food, because all we're doing is just talking while I'm talking. I'm seeing your chats, so it's like kind of like that. Joel is laughing a lot at this. He says you look hot. Thanks.
You look hot.
Trying to get through these chats. Hang on. Broclaw. Thank you so much for following Brian Makes. This is not what I normally stream about, but I appreciate it.
Oh, that's so much better. God. I'm just getting the
Cat.
blue out of my couch.
Oh
right
yeah.
Now. It looked so much worse like 2 seconds ago. But
Unfortunately, a blanket got
ended up in part of the process.
yeah. It was also a suspect in this dying situation. I did a great job. What? Not sure. You're covering up the logo and talking about it being covered up while Sophie's just casually drinking with the logo clearly visible. It's okay if the logo's on the stream. That's not the problem, but I was just being silly. Same Brock that used to play Magic the Gathering in the living room, living in New York City now. That's awesome. It has been a few years. Yeah, that's crazy to think about. It's been a while. Been meaning to come visit New York, so I'll be sure. Well, whenever we'll be able to travel again. But one of these days, I will let you know when I'm there. Next challenge: Blinded by the Lights TikTok dance. I don't know this one. I'm not a part of the TikTok generation.
I don't think I've seen a single TikTok.
Unlike you, Cammy. I think we're the same age. Voodoo is climbing right now, which is adorable. I'm glad that that's in the picture. Did you bleach your hair? Eric wants to know. I did not bleach my hair, no. Voodoo is the name of Tyler's next PowerShell project. It might be
Oh,
Blue
we'll
Voodoo.
name my cat after.
I will name a project after Voodoo. I want to see you eat a ludicrous amount of food. I'm so full. I just ate. I had some pork katsu in a bento box kind of thing. It was really good. Just think that's basically it. Kind of the idea of just chatting. Yeah. Exactly.
That was it.
There's a thing with giant amounts of, like, unreasonable amounts of food. Please make more content like this.
I think that could be arranged for sure.
Oh gosh, that could be arranged. Where I just like casually drop in the Snapchat filters as well, like this one, the melt. Look at that. Look at the hair. Whoosh.
Looks like my hair is on fire.
Yeah, it's pretty great. We've got this one's one of my favorites. It's the microwave, where you look, you're like looking into the pizza. When's it gonna be done? It's a good one. This doesn't really work all that well, but does this actually move to like the music? I have no idea. Okay, I'm way behind on chat. Did a great job. Was in response to him messing up my bleaching. Oh, Eric, got it.
He bleached his hair.
Come on by post-pandemic. Will do. Give Tyler a tattoo on the next stream. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a little more permanent. I don't know how I feel about that. I bet you can't down 4 shots of vodka before beginning the next step of the process. You're right. We don't have any vodka.
We have rum.
Oh, no. No, I'm not doing that. But...
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm not going to take 4 shots on stream. That's not...
Okay.
I'm not... What's her name? From Love is Blind? Jessica.
Oh, Jessica, yes. That's fair.
That's a trash TV reference, in case you were wondering. Brock, thank you so much for stopping by. Good night. And happy East Coast. And yeah, you stay safe as well. Joel and I are leaving the stream to watch Hunter x Hunter.
Nice.
What is it?
It's an anime.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Tweet the results, please. Hunter x Hunter is great, but the last arc is so slow. Oh. We got to the ants part. Hooked. My Hawaiian rum is all gone. Jeez.
Oh.
Tragic. Is this competitive dying?
It could be.
It could be. Oh, gosh. I'm going to take off these headphones. I love that these headphones are just like... They're not really covering my ears at all.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of floating.
They're kind of floating. It's kind of bad. Oh, I liked this one a lot. The fiery one. This one's kind of fun.
Mm.
Because then I can like...
It goes with your hairstyle right now. The slick back.
Oh, what? I can like use a hotkey to like make it more aggressive. Yeah, it's pretty fun. This thing is great. This is like the Snap Camera app. I've been using it in meetings. It's great. I'm not gonna get a PowerShell tattoo. I don't think I'm ever gonna get a tattoo, to be honest. I respect people who get them, but
It's not for you.
I just don't like the needles aspect of it, to
But
be
if
honest.
you ever change your mind, I got you covered.
That makes me nervous. And the closest store that carries it is 8 hours away in a different province. Why? Why is it so far? But I thought... I don't understand Canada. You look like Hades from Hercules, yeah.
True.
I don't know. Is oh, it's actually like from Hawaii, and they don't distribute it to everyone. Oh, I see. It sounds like you just need to go to Hawaii.
Don't we all?
I'm used to that in meetings since I can't do background like Snowbird. I'd use that in meetings since I can't do backgrounds like... Yeah. Well, this thing you can... There are some that have backgrounds. Like, you saw the one where I had, like, the plants and the beach one. They're kind of bad, but this one's, like, stand-up. Yeah, it's pretty silly. But it's a lot of fun, I have to admit. They have a section... They're really, like, getting big on the whole work-from-home life, because they have a section in the Snap Camera app called Win From Home. So, given the circumstance, they know what they're getting themselves into. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. Let's see if I do this. If it helps the people see.
There you go.
Look how blue that is. Pretty blue.
It's pretty blue, especially considering we didn't bleach it.
Yeah. Not bad. Oh. Gosh. Now what?
Well,
You should get Joe's property on your belly.
we got 13
Tiger
minutes
King
left.
reference. How's your team adjusting to the work from home life so far? Or were folks already remote? So no one on my team was remote. But we all seem to be adjusting pretty fine to it. Like, there are some folks who I guess are having a little bit more of a harder time getting used to it. But I think it's been nice to see, like, some of my coworkers have started, they've started like social meetings where we just like come and like chat, which I think has been really nice to kind of like stay social with my teammates. Kind of like a water cooler hour. Actually, my coworker used to like bring in donuts every once in a while, and so like he threw a meeting on the calendar that was like virtual donuts, which was kind of nice, and we were all just like chatting and whatnot. So, but we already like our team was very work from home friendly to begin with. Like if someone needed to work from home for whatever reason, like that's usually not a problem. So like whenever we had a team meeting, and we have one every Wednesday, there'd always be at least one person like joining online in the meeting. So now we all are, but it seems to be working out pretty well for us, at least. I think we are getting used to this new life slowly but surely, but I think people are doing a good job. But yes. Thanks for the question. Thrick 3 blinded. Yes. Oh. Wow, naturally gluten-free.
Big boy.
Come here, Voodoo.
You want a cookie?
Ooh.
If I got one, would you have it with me?
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. It's strangely having a positive effect on how people see other remote folks on the team. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think, what's his name? Scott Hanselman was doing it. Oh, what?
Check out this cookie we got.
This is the s'mores cookie. And it's just a cookie with a giant marshmallow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's really glad to hear. I think Scott Hanselman was saying that he was like feeling like he was glad that so many people were like we're finally realizing how hard it is to be remote sometimes, and how like people who work in office were like taking it for granted. Yeah. Well, here you are, Jeremy. Now I'm eating something, so it's kind of what you were wanting. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it is. Nine minutes.
9 more minutes. Can we virtually meet your dog too? Oh, he's not here, unfortunately. I'm actually at Sophie's apartment.
You've got 2 cats though.
Yeah, there are 2 cats. We met Voodoo, and then her roommate's cat, whose name is Voxel, is somewhere.
She strolled off.
Yeah.
She's a big girl. She's around.
Don't shame her.
She's around. Well, she's
great.
She's dense.
She's dense. Oh, Voxel. She's a very pretty cat, actually. But especially now, it's not just working remote because your childcare is no longer there. Yeah. Yeah, that complicates things. There are a lot of people in Microsoft who are kind of concerned about that aspect.
That was a good cookie.
I spent the last 18 months remote, then joined a non-remote team, and a month later we were on lockdown. Yeah. Yeah. I was fortunate as my kids are self-sufficient. How are they self-sufficient? Are they just like what is their self-sufficient look like? It's like playing on an iPad or something? Because that was my sister growing up. Like once she was at the right age and she got like an iPad, that was just like what she looked at for like 5 years of her life.
Dang.
Yeah. Wait, what? Now I get to help them figure out school since it's supposed to be back tomorrow? I'm assuming that's online, right? Oldest is 12, youngest is 8. Self-sufficient. Give them a spoon and they go out hunting for their own food. Yes. That's what I originally thought when I heard self-sufficient. Pretty great. Yeah. It's looking good. Oh, this is great. So there are 2 big events that are happening next week, and I'm going to be blue for both of them, which is fantastic timing. Number 1, on Thursday, this one's for all of you. On Thursday, I'm going to be guest streaming on Manning's Twitch stream. So, oh gosh, where's that email? I'm actually really scared to do anything with the internet right now, but on Twitch, let's see. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. So, yeah. So on Thursday, I'm gonna be on Manning is the publishing company. They publish a bunch of like tech books, and so they asked me to be like a guest streamer on their channel. So I'll be doing that on Thursday. Perfect timing for the hair dye. And there's a whole bunch of other authors that are going to be on this stream as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And then on Friday, my team is doing an internal conference with a bunch of Microsoft employees. And it's like a first party conference is what we're calling it. And it's, just talking about PowerShell stuff and what we're up to. And so I'm giving a talk there on some VS Code stuff, and so I'm looking forward to being blue for those events. Schools will be online for them. I'm going to reach out to the school to offer any assistance I can since I don't have anything else to do. Well, that's really great. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm sure there, like a lot of schools are struggling to like, especially in like the IT field, as they have to bring on, hundreds and hundreds of students, um, to like, whatever online platform that the schools are going to have to use. So, um, party conference. That's right. It's the world's first party conference. Yeah. I'll message you about the conference, Ron. So, now what?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Do you all still hear music? Looks like it. My oldest two have already been using G Suite and Office 365 for education, so they've got that. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I remember I befriended my high school's like IT guys. They're like these two guys. They're both just they were both so nerdy, and it was great. Um, and I don't even remember like how I got to know them. I think I was like, gosh, what happened? Oh, I was taking an online class, and so one of my like I had a free period during class, and so I went to the library, and that's where they were, and I guess I somehow like befriended them by being there, and I don't know, I would help them out with a bunch of stuff. Who knows? Maybe that impacted where I am today. So I have them to thank for that. But yeah, they were really nice. Really nice. One of them was big into a particular online multiplayer game, and I don't remember which one. It wasn't World of Warcraft. It was like something else. Like, is Guild Wars one of them?
Guild Wars is a thing?
Yeah, I think he was really big on that game. Do a lot of folks in your team get involved with speaking at conferences? Is it part of your job or just something you want to be involved with? So there are 3 big PowerShell conferences. Well, there are more, but there are 3 like ones that we typically go to. One is here in Washington. That's PowerShell Summit. The other one is in Europe, called PowerShell Conference EU and PowerShell Conference Asia. Asia kind of jumps around. Last year it was in Bangalore. The year before that it was in Singapore. And the EU one is in Germany. So we always attend those, and we're always speaking at those. But naturally, that's my team's product, so we do that. But we have some like other representations at conferences as well. Like, it's like case by case by the people on my team. Not everyone's into like speaking at conferences. I happen to really like it, and so I like seek out opportunities where I can go talk to conferences. But like a coworker of mine, Jim, he goes to Scale every year, which is the South California Linux Expo, I want to say, and so he usually makes an appearance down there. And yeah, so in a way, it is part of our job. Oh yeah, we also go to Microsoft Ignite and Build, the 2 big Microsoft conferences. So those the PowerShell specific ones and Ignite and Build, I'd say, are part of my job. And then anything outside of that is totally at your own fruition if you want to. So, like, I had applied to this serverless conference in New Zealand. I don't know if I've gotten accepted yet because naturally things have been kind of crazy with travel and conferences being canceled all over the place. But they've postponed their conference to a later date, and they said they haven't picked who's gonna go. Maybe I'll get to go, which would be awesome. I've never been to New Zealand before. But
I want to go.
yeah, you want to go with? Okay. Well, if I get accepted, then we will go to New Zealand.
Yay!
But yes, my 1-year-old daughter has been nonstop eyes on both of you. She loves Sophie's hair.
Aw, it's cute.
That's adorable.
One time when I had red hair, this little girl came up to me in the park and she said, "You're the Little Mermaid." And it was really cute.
That's really cute. You've gotten that compliment a few times since you dyed your hair. That you're the Little Mermaid.
Yeah. It's a good one.
It's hard to see the blueness of my hair given I'm sitting right in front of the window, but it is blue, I assure you. The hair dye has happened.
And the timer is up. So
Timer's up.
Whenever you're ready.
I gotta go jump in the shower.
Yeah, if you let it sit for longer, it'll last longer, but 30 minutes is pretty good.
Okay. Then I probably should call it here. Because they're not going to follow me into the shower, that's for sure. Alright, so thank you all for hanging out and watching me get my hair dyed. I'm glad that the internet held up for us, and it seemed to do pretty good. Like, barely any dropped frames, so I'm glad to hear that. One last look at the blueness before I go and shower, and of course I will send lots of pics to Twitter and all of the other social medias, which is really just Twitter. But yes, I have blue hair now. Yeah, it's exciting. All right. I hope you all have a fantastic night or day wherever you are. And thank you so much for hanging out and wanting to see me dye my hair. I'm excited to see how it comes out. So, big shout out to Sophie for doing all the work while I just sit here and ramble. But yeah. So,
Yay.
yay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.